Though it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. 'Cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
the world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
Well, what a wonderful evening it is. Time for some more hijinks of the musical variety. And I'm just so stinking happy that I get to do this show for you. Hello, everyone. It's I, Lady Pru, your favorite bard. And I'm just losing my mind because I kind of started packing for Gen Con, but then I kind of had my friend, the fiddler, over to record a bunch of tracks for my album. And by the way, they sound amazing. So we got through 5 tracks this afternoon with multiple takes. And the thing about a fiddle is if you just use all of the takes, then it sounds like a whole orchestra. So that's making my decision-making problem really less of a problem and more of a joy because I have no choices to make. I'm just going to keep them all. You're going to hear every single thing that my friend has done. So some of you who have traveled the eastern seaboard may or may not know or remember Cat and the Fiddle, but it's a husband and wife team. The wife, a curly-haired brunette, plays the fiddle. So I suppose that makes her the fiddle, and her husband is the cat, who is just exceptional. They both have a Morris dancing background, and so they're both just so active while they play, and it's so delightful. And I love this particular fiddler because she never lets the fact that she doesn't know a tune stop her. So she always always dives on in no matter what. So let me know, by the way, my internet is showing me full bars, which is making me really hopeful. But pop in and let me know how the sound and video quality is. As usual, I have no way of knowing, and I don't want to risk like eating up my bandwidth by logging onto Twitch to monitor my own screen. Like I'm back out in my RV instead of on the back porch of my friend's house today. Because number one, it is drier in here, a tad more air conditioned, and also there are fewer mosquitoes in my house. There is a non-zero number of mosquitoes, but still it is fewer. There are fewer mosquitoes inside the RV than there are out in the yard, or on the porch, which is also the yard because the dogs destroyed the that stuff that keeps the mosquitoes out. Netting, it's not netting. The screens around the porch, around the would we call it a lanai? I mean, it's a porch. It's a screened-in porch, or it was, but it's not anymore. So, at any rate, hello everyone. Zarkenfruit says the video's good. So, yes, greetings, programs, and Dragonfly is here. Hi, Dragonfly. Sammy is lurking. Hashtag lurking! Exclamation point lurking. So, thank you for joining, Sammy. I love your name and everything about you. Hello, Sally. I'm so glad that you're here. Johnny O was like, ooh, is there going to be a surprise? Me starting the show is always a surprise in some ways. So, my goodness, this angle is great for my cheekbones, isn't it? That's no contouring. Hashtag no contouring. Just hashtag no filter. And thank you, Zarkenfruit, for confirming the video is all right for now. So, yeah, let me know if that changes. There's nothing I can do, but I like to know. You didn't mention the sound. Is the sound okay? So tonight's show is a weird combination because I was like, I guess it was 2 days ago. It was Saturday because Sunday I was busy. I went to the local theme park. Well, it's not a theme park. It's an amusement park. It's a roller coaster park. So, and I went to, thank you, Zarkenfruit and Sammy, for confirming that I sound not only good, but beautiful. Thank you, friends. But I went to Carowinds, and y'all, on Sunday, I don't know what happened. It was a beautiful day out, and the park was empty. Like, I mean, there were people there, but I don't think we ever waited more than like 10 minutes to get on one of the big rides. It was wild. Like, we had no wait times whatsoever. It was amazing. I don't know what's up. I don't know if it was a fluke. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. And I do want to say, though, as hard as I tried to stay hydrated, it was very difficult, and it was very hot, and I sweated a lot. Like, it was a gorgeous day, and it was nice in the shade, but still, the 7 hours in the sun takes its toll, especially like jiggling up my inner ear with many loop-the-loops and thrill rides because I love roller coasters. But I'm at an age where my body is less able to handle it than it used to be. So it takes a lot out of you. That recovery time is just a little bit more with each passing year. So I am drinking a drink that you can play what's in Pru's cup to guess. But it is non-alcoholic. So that is your first clue tonight. It is non-alcoholic, and it's not a repeat of last week. I can't even remember what I drank last week, to be perfectly honest. Here's a drink to your health. There was no show last week. It was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Yeah, because last week I was doing the corporate job in downtown Atlanta. So here's a drink to your health. So a refresher on the rules of the game is now streaming on the bottom of my screen. Number 1, request a song. Number 2, when your song is played, you get to ask a yes or no question about the drink. Number 3, wait till the end of the show. You have 3 guesses to try to figure out what the drink is. And number 4, if you guess it correctly, you win sweet prizes like for your first win, you'll get a 30% discount to my online store, ladyprudence.bandcamp.com. And for subsequent wins, you will win free downloads. And since I have new albums coming up, you could win a whole free album download. My gosh, can you believe? Like, save up your win and be like, ooh, I know what I want to spend my win on. So, and I'm starting to think that maybe I need to be a little bit more liberal about making sure there's a winner every week, because I feel like that's exciting. I feel like that would make things more fun, because so the only drawback that I can see to that is, like, sometimes if I really like a drink and you guys aren't guessing it, and I'm like, well, I could always keep drinking this drink. That being said, if I could just drink the drink again and make you all start from scratch guessing again. So it's a thought. Um, oh, hey, I got multiple sisters watching today. Goth Henge is my big sister, and Sammy is my little sister. So we got our generations in the house. Gen X, Gen Millennial, Elder Millennial, and I guess Sammy are you a young millennial or are you a Gen Z? I don't know. You guys, how do you identify? Because I think that's more of a personal preference. So anyway, today's theme is going to be kind of a strange eclectic mix, because I'm feeling a lot of things right now. I'm prepping for Gen Con, which I'm going to start driving tomorrow to Indianapolis from Charlotte, North Carolina. It's about an 8-hour drive with no stops, and I gotta stop. You gotta stop now and again and stretch the hips and use the restroom and get gas and stuff. So then after Gen Con, I'm gonna zip over to Pennsylvania and attend Penzic for my first time ever. And I have no idea what I'm gonna wear, you guys, because I guess I was thinking it's supposed to be like medieval, but now I'm hearing that you can pretty much just wear any garb, but also it's going to be crazy and hot. And so I should dress for comfort. And so I just don't know what to pack. And I don't want this to be one of those trips where I just pack everything, because there's only so much room in the car. And I'm already bringing many instruments. Oh my word. Yeah, I need to make sure I find and bring all of my instruments. Heavens to Murgatroyd. So as you like I said, losing my mind about Gen Con. And then after that, I'll only get a couple of days at Gen Con before I have to rush back down to Atlanta to attend my fairy godson's bar mitzvah. Yeah. So if you have any tips or tricks about interacting with a dude for his bar mitzvah, then please dropping them in the comments. Here's a drink to your health. Alrighty. So we're going with a combination of those things: nerdy and Renaissance and travel and celebration, I guess. Like what I said in the Discord chat was generic nerdy songs, packing and traveling, and sales/acquiring, because I will be working in a sales booth at Gen Con. And Johnny O's got a treasure for me. Hey, Pru. There's this song. I'm not sure if you know it. It has a woman who is traveling. She wasn't appreciated by this person she was with. So she joined the others, jumped in her RV or whatever, and hit the bricks to become her better self. Any help would be appreciated. Heard and witnessed, Johnny O. For those of you who don't know, Johnny O and I have a favorite song, and it is a Dar Williams song. called As Cool as I Am. And I have indicated to Johnny that as long as he can make a compelling argument, I will always be persuadable to sing this song. Is anyone keeping track? Like, I feel like this should be a new version of the Nat 21 bingo. Is like, did Kat sing? Did Lady Prudence sing As Cool as I Am? Or like 10, she sings it 10 shows in a row. Yeah, I feel like that could be fun. Speaking of fun, at Gen Con, I'm doing a show with Paolo. Paolo Garbanzo, our favorite Nat 21, founder and one of our best DMs, and also the leader of Ren Adventures and Destination D&D. Like, he just got back from Italy? No, UK. He was in the UK. They were in Cornwall. And because they got stuck in Charlotte overnight, I went and, hung out with Paolo and Ansa for the evening, and didn't get any sleep that night. But they got to take about a 3-hour nap at least before getting back on a plane. So, but I'm doing a show with Paolo at Gen Con on Friday at 6 p.m. So if you're going to be there, make sure to sign up for Decide Your Endangerment. Because Choose Your Adventure is like copyrighted or something. So, ooh, and if we have a mod in the chat, it looks like somebody is trying to get some attention that should not be getting any attention. So, here's a drink to your health. All right, so I'm collecting the songs. All that Nat needed to hear, Nat twice said, was Nerd, and of course they wanted to hear Trogdor. Oh my gosh, this has got to be like, does anyone keep track of the nonsense that comes out of my mouth? Because this is I think like the 4th time that I'll have sung Trogdor for Nat. But hey, Gothhenge, if you're listening, I'll dedicate this one to you as well. Because Gothhenge is the reason that I'm a big fan of Homestar Runner in general, and Strong Bad in particular. So, all right, Evelyn made a request for Leaving on a Jet Plane by John Denver. Yay. Leaving on a Jet Plane. I love to sing some John Denver, y'all. Not for nothing, John Denver reminds me of my dad. They look so similar, at least to me. So, yeah, Gothhenge, if you're listening, let me know what you think about that. And let's see. Chef Nutmeg asked for a song by the Pogues that I don't know. Thousands Are Sailing. And then I threw back like, well, how about the song by the Proclaimers? 1,000 Miles I'm Gonna Be. So I might just do that one instead because I know it. So Chef Nutmeg. Oh, King of the Species asking for Dimetrodon. All right. I love the double clicks. You know what? I should put on the double clicks for my drive from Charlotte to Gen Con. That would be a great way to get into the mood. The double clicks. I wonder if I'm going to get to see them anytime soon. Gonna be 1,000 Miles by the Proclaimers. Okay. Look at me multitasking. I'm so tired. All right, so that's for Chef Nutmeg. So Sally wanted me to play Midnight Train to Georgia, but I'm afraid I don't think I know that one well enough to be able to sing it. And Victorian London Fog wanted By the Time I Get to Phoenix by Glenn Campbell. I don't know that. Material Squirrel said That's How I Got to Memphis ? And I don't know that. Excuse me, don't know that. But then Sally said Country Roads, so by John Denver. So let's, y'all, it's gonna be, how many John Denver songs can I do? I only know like 4, so not that many. Take Me Home, Country Roads. I don't know what the actual name of that song is, so okay. For Sally A. Oh, William wants Rome by the B-52s. B-52s. All right. Victorian London Fog then asked for Careful What You Pack, They Might Be Giants. I don't know it. I'm sorry. And Zarkenfree wanted Turn the Page by Bob Seger. I don't know it. I'm sorry. See, I didn't do my usual trick because I was busy. I don't know what I was doing on Saturday. Y'all, it's been a busy time. Here's a drink to your health. So, but I didn't do my usual trick, which was to think up a bunch of songs to, to chum the waters, as it were, because it does tend to happen that you guys know a lot more songs than I do, which I lead a very sheltered life. So I didn't give you all a list of suggested recommendations. So let's see. Material Squirrel. So I offered Material Squirrel Walking in Memphis, but she didn't know that one. So William said, life goal, singing Walking in Memphis with Lady Prudence. That sounds like fun. And Victoria London Fog says, they listen to jazz mostly instead of pop. So, but they might be missing the stream. So, hey, if you watch it later, we love you. All right. And all right. Ooh, and Dragonfly wants May It Be, the Enya song. All right. Hey, that might be an excuse for me to pull out my my harp for you today, because I kind of need to check and make sure that all the strings are intact. Anyway, May It Be Enya. Okay. I think that's a good start, huh? Oh, and Johnny O telling folks that I did a filk of Country Roads for one of your Patreon rewards. Yeah, did I ever tell you guys that I have too much anxiety to try to do things like Patreon? So Johnny O, you are one of the best among us for your patience and your love after I have been so lax. The best time to catch me on Patreon is when I'm in Europe, because that's like, there's just something about it. Like and I guess partly it's being away from my day-to-day responsibilities, and I get to just kind of focus on being a musician and like living my art. So when I go to Europe, I can focus on things like making, updates on my Patreon and taking pictures and posting videos and stuff, like, because I travel on trains and buses, so I'm not like driving myself places, so I can actually like do stuff on my phone, which thank goodness you can do practically everything you need to do as a content creator on your phone these days. And then just getting to focus on making the art that makes the money, I guess. So yeah, I get back to America and I'm like, everything's so difficult. And I'm just hanging on for my life, you guys. But I'm so glad that you're here and helping me keep it together. So why don't we start this show? So and it's gonna start iconically with the request by Nat Twice Said, Trogdor by Strong Bad. So looking up the lyrics, let me grab my guitar. I've got my adventure hat on. There we are. All right. Let's see what kind of nonsense will come out of my mouth now. was a dragon man. Or maybe he was just a dragon. But he was still Tractor! Burninating the countryside, burninating the peasants, burning all of the peoples and their thatch roof cottages. Thatch roof cottages. Woo! This has wicked dueling guitar solos. All right, everybody at home, you got to do the dueling guitar solos. Let's hear you go. It's like Squidly versus Meadly over here. Go Squidly, Squidly wins! When all the land is in ruins and burning nation has forsaken the countryside, only one guy will remain. My money's on Tractor! Tractor! And the tractor comes in the night. And that's how you commit to the bit. All right, so now if you are listening, you can ask a yes or no question about the drink. I'll give you a reminder. Tonight's drink is not alcoholic because I got dehydrated riding roller coasters yesterday. All right, leaving on jet plane quartz. Coming right up for Evelyn. Evelyn, if you are listening, you may ask a yes or no question about my non-alcoholic beverage. And here is a drink to your health. All right. Now I need to remember if I sing this in the original key or if I transpose it. I think I probably need to transpose it because that's usually how it goes with John Denver songs. That's going to be a little high, so I'll transpose it. Oh my, okay. Yeah, I think I got it. Here, let's do that again. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blown his horn. Already, I'm so lonesome, I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down, so many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes, I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Yeah. Good choice, Evelyn. All right. Now to continue our journey for Chef Nutmeg, it's time to go 1,000 miles. Wait, I guess it was 500 miles. All right, you guys, but do some math. Like 500 miles. I'm going to be 500 miles. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Let's see if I like this key. Okay. I accidentally looked up a song called 500 Miles by Peter, Paul, and Mary. And I don't know that one. So here is a drink to your health. I'm watching my internet connection do some funny things. So y'all give me some comments if things ain't going well. When I wake up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, Yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 more, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I grow old, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da 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 da. You guys are gonna do the da 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 does with me, right? All right, let's hear it. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. When I'm lonely, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. When I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. And so who's gonna shout every other word, because that's like how it goes in. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. And I would too. Well, I'd use a car, but still. Here's a drink to your health. That was fun. And thank you for those of you participating at home. All right. And this one is for Sally. And would you look at that? It's another John Denver song. That makes me so happy. Do you know what is one of the prettiest versions of this song? Is the version that shows up in Kingsman 2, of all places. Like, oh man, what's that actor's name? Whoever that guy was. He killed it. And quite a lot of people as well, I think. I mean, artistically. So, yeah, like it was a really pretty version, even with like all the comedic elements. Like it was totally interrupted at one point, and like they totally like broke the fourth wall about it. And it was, and I love that nonsense. I just saw the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, by the way. So good. If you're into that kind of thing, which I am, so it works out. All right. So let's test the key, because probably gonna have to just transpose it again. Okay, we're gonna tune this instrument as well, because because I love you. So, Aim May, ask me anything while I am tuning this instrument. Just a sharp G string. It's not that out of tune. That's the best we got right now. All right. So, time for this song. Sally, if you're listening, you can ask a yes or no question about this drink. Yeah, I think I wanted to transpose it. All right. Oh, and Sally wants to know, is my non-alcoholic drink, which is non-alcoholic, by the way, is it fizzy? Yes. Yes, it is. Good one. Good start. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Down country road, take me home. Down country road. Oop, no, not that one. Because when a key is in D, when you're in D, and you want to make that magical final chord, it's an A sus2, A sus4, A sus4. That's my final answer. Yay. And Sally says, Sir David Percival and I were singing it at the top of our lungs with the windows open. And as we traveled through West VA. Am I going to go through West Virginia tomorrow from Charlotte to Indianapolis? I think maybe I am. I'll spend the whole time. Singing. Let's see. Starting in my location. Isn't it amazing to live in the future? I'm like, I'll just GPS it real quick. I think. Am I going through West Virginia? There's Virginia over there. Oh no, I'm gonna stay south of West Virginia. All right, y'all. Too bad. Oh my gosh, it's 10 hours? Sheesh. If I do, you know what to do. I'll pass just west of Virginia, so there's that. All right, and now it's time for William's choice, which was Rome. All right, here's a drink to your health. Oh, and I got a third sister listening now. So Cass was like, bring me a souvenir from the con. All right, I'll find you something. Might have to have wings for obvious reasons. Rome quartz. Alrighty, let's see how we like these chords. Now, of course, it's not the same to sing a B-52 song without a duet, because like the B-52 is one of my favorite things about them is that them girls are always singing in harmony. Like they sound so cool. So we'll have to see if I choose the right notes according to your ears. I hear a wind whistling in my ear. I hear a wind whistling rocking through the wilderness. Take a hit to hit, rocking through the wilderness. Take a hit to hit, rocking through the wilderness. Take a hit to hit, rocking through the wilderness. And then, like, does it fade to black there? I guess it does. That's where the chord's in, so. And Cass has requested the song Caledonia by Doogie McLean. I would love to sing that for you. It is not too late for a request. I would love to play that song for you. It's going to be on my new album, my new double album. Doogie McLean. He's a Mac, not a Mick. Okay. Yes, and so Lily Bragg sings the duet with me, and hopefully my friend Jeremy, who is Michael O'Quinn, I think is his name in Traveler's Song, was his band with Matthew Young, the Pride of Ireland, who is now half of the married band Rover's Way. So, but Michael O'Quinn is doing some music on my album too. He's the last piece of the puzzle. Today, I went from 85% done to 90% done because I got my fiddler friend who drove down from Virginia, I think, to visit her family. And she took a day. Today is her mother's birthday, and she spent 4 hours with me recording for my album. So I'm so stinking thrilled, you guys. I started like cutting together her takes, and as I started off the program by saying the lovely thing about a violin is that as long as it's in tune, you could just keep adding more and more layers of it together, and so I'm turning this lady into an orchestra, a whole dang orchestra, all on her own. Okay, we're gonna see if my harp is in tune, so I can play this tune for you. I'll get my words loading while I'm at it. All right, got my adventure cap on because I'm about to snap into high gear. Gonna go leave for Gen Con tomorrow, which is gonna take. I misjudged. It's a 9.5-hour drive from Charlotte to Indianapolis tomorrow. You guys, it's going to be so late before I get there because I'm not even packed yet. Shocking everyone, I'm sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, pulling up my words, which hopefully they are in this file. Let's see. Actually, I think I have it. Do I have it here? Oh, come on. Where did it go? I'm so good at making content. Ah, there it is. I did have it written. Yes. Thank you, past self. I don't know why I had it in such a large font, but all right. You just relax a little bit. How about that? There. Okay. Fantastical. All right. Thank you for your patience. Let me get this harp. So while I'm switching instruments, ask me anything. AMA. Woohoo. Oh, it is absolutely apropos, by the way, that I'm going to sing a Lord of the Rings song tonight. Some Tolkien material, because I just had an epiphany about my albums. Because all right, I'm doing 2 albums at once because it's been 7 years since I've done any albums. And the last time I put out albums in 2017, I did 3. So 1 solo album and my 2 famously successful albums with Lily Bragg, my singing partner, as the Voices of Virtue. And you can find out more at voicesofvirtue.bandcamp.com. And Mandy Coda says, reminds me of that line from the Hook movie. Yeah, remind me which one, because I've been saying a lot of words. But I love Hook, so I would love the reminder. And but anyway, so I had that one. I had an apostrophe. I had an epiphany. Me. So that okay. That so my first album of this round of releases, 2024 releases. Keep your eyes peeled for September 1 release date. That my first of the two that I had been thinking of for the last like 8 years, even though it's only been 7 years since my last albums. This is like I started thinking about this one before I even produced those. So my first one is Songs of Nature, and I've always wanted to call it Majestic and Savage. Majestic and Savage, because of that's lyrics in one of the songs that I sing on the album. It's called Benedy Glen, and it's a song that I refer to as a pensive walk through the woods. So Benedy Glen is a place where the singer, where I have spent many fond memories wandering through the natural world and appreciating the flower-covered hills and the swift-running streamlets and the trees and the water and my favorite description of nature as both majestic and savage. And it's just like it struck a chord in me. I'm a musician. Everything strikes chords in me. So Majestic and Savage, Songs of Nature. And so, but then I realized that I had my collection of songs was too many to put on one album. And I was like, wow, I've practically got 2 albums here. Well, what is the rest of this? And it's all like songs that have spoken to me in the last couple of years about traveling, about like seeing the wild blue yonder, seeing the world, seeing different parts of the world and different walks of life and different ways of living. And so it seemed only natural that I would call it Wanderlust. So songs to move the heart and the feet. Because, lust is a part of the word wanderlust. Here's a drink to your health. Hey, hey. And so just a couple of days ago, the pieces fell into place in my mind that my 2 albums together are foretold in the Ballad of Strider. So, Majestic and Savage, all that is gold does not glitter, and Wanderlust, not all who wander are lost. So now I'm going to sing you a song from The Lord of the Rings. And I'm going to feel super duper happy about it. Let's see if we're in tune. It's not perfect, but I think it might do. Okay, that's going to bug me. All right, just a moment. Let's see. Where's my tuner? All right. So while I tune a couple of notes, you are free to ask me anything. So yeah, my path is I'm able to find meaning in a lot. And you know what? That's kind of what being human is about, is learning more things and finding meaning in them. But yeah, all that is gold does not glitter, and not all who wander are lost. Oh, and Dragonfly's got her question. Is the drink fruity? Yes. So now we've got fizzy and fruity. It's a non-alcoholic drink. I'll keep reminding you because usually it's alcoholic, but it's a non-alcoholic drink tonight. And John's like, well, why is abbreviation such a long word? Your epiphany is how long the word apostrophe is for such a small mark. Yeah, apostrophe, a big word for a small mark, and abbreviation is such a long word. Ooh, here's a question from my AMA. What's my favorite karaoke song? Well, one of my go-tos is it's Oh So Quiet by Bjork. It's a fun song. Ew. Anybody watching any Olympics? Oh, and Cass is asking some more. Hi, Material Squirrel. I love you, darling. And Cass says, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? Well, my first choice would be the power of flight, of course, naturally. And like that is to say, to be able to fly with my body anywhere. Teleportation is a second choice, but my practical choice is I would like the superpower of being able to speak and understand every language ever, including the undiscovered ones from the aliens that we're going to meet eventually. So, yeah. And Mandy is digging some of the opening stuff from the Olympics. Material Squirrel has chosen her superpower would be to shapeshift to save a few $100,000 in medical costs. Hey, my sister recommends Thailand. Apparently, it's closer to like $40,000 if you go that route. Mandy's like, yep, I've been watching the Olympics, Assassin's Creed Dude, the Headless Marie Antoinette, and Casserole says teleportation sounds nifty. Imagine all the money you'd save from gas. My heavens. But yeah, I think it's a toss up, but I think like much more practical. Like I can get by with paying gas money, at least for now, and especially with your help. I'll post my digital tip jars at the end of the evening. But being able to speak and understand every language, like, can you imagine? Can you imagine what this world would be like if we could just solve our communication barriers? Y'all, here's a drink to your health. May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness falls, your heart will be true. You walk a lonely road, oh, how far you are from home. Mornia, Utuia, believe and you will find your way. Mornia, how the shadows call, we'll fly away. May it be your journey on to light the day. When the night is overcome, you may rise to find the sun. Morning, believe and you will find your way. Morning, a promise lives within you now. A promise lives within you now. When the cold of winter comes, starless night will cover day. In the veiling of the sun, we will walk in bitter rain, but in dreams I can hear your name, and in dreams we will meet again. When the seas and mountains fall, and we come to end of days, in the dark I hear a call, calling me there. I will go there and back again. Mandy's coming up with all kinds of fun facts about the Olympics. My goodness. Thank you for sharing, love. All right. Whoop. Haha. Not spilling my drink. Like a boss. All right. Let's see. Oh, time to switch back to the guitar. Aw, Zark and Fruit says I should harp more. Yeah, I'm pretty okay at it, huh? Hey, guess what's gonna be featured on my new albums? Kind of a lot. All right. Alrighty. But now it's time for a Johnny O song. About a lady who's traveling through life, trying to live her best life. Right. That's why this works. Yeah, there was a time I didn't like the love, I liked the climber. I was no sister then, I was running out of time and one-liners. And I was afraid like you are when you're too young to know the time. So I'd watch the way you take the fear and toward the horizon. You point, you have a word for every woman you can lay your eyes on. Like you own them just because you bought the time. And you turn to me, you say you hope I'm not threatened. Whoa, 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 I'm not that petty. As cool as I am, I thought you'd know this already. I will not be afraid up. You watch the woman dance and she is drunk and she is smiling, falling in a slow descending funk. And all the whole bar is loud and proud and everybody's trying. And you play the artist saying, is it how she moves or how she looks? I say it's loneliness, suspended to our own like grappling hooks. And as long as she's got noise, she's fine. But I could teach her how I learned to dance when the music's ended. Whoa, 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 and that's not petty. As cool as I am, I thought you'd know this already. I will not be afraid of women. I will not be afraid of women. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You tried to make me doubt, to make me guess, tried to make me feel just a little less so. I liked you when your soul was bare. Thought you knew how to be scared. Now it's amazing what you did to make me stay. The truth is just like time, it catches up and it just keeps going. Oh, so I'm leaving. You can find out how much better things can get. And if it helps, I'd say I feel a little worse than I did when we met. So when you find someone else, you can try again. It might work next time. You look out the kitchen window and you shake your head and say low. If I could believe that stuff, I'd say that woman has a halo. And I look out and say, yeah, she's really blonde. And then I go outside to join the others. I am the others. Whoa, 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 and that's not easy. I don't know what you saw. I want somebody who sees me. I will not be afraid of women. I will not be afraid of women. All right, and now from self-discovery and travel, we're going to go back to nerd stuff, in particular dinosaurs, brought to you by the nerdy sibling duo, the Double Clicks, who I discovered, well, I didn't discover them, who I first met at DragonCon, because they sing all kinds of awesome stuff, including my favorite song about Wonder Woman. It's really pretty. We've got some choices to make when it comes time for my final song of the night. Because I was going to sing you Bardic Inspiration, but I'm like, ooh, do I want to sing Wonder instead of the Wonder Woman song by the Double Clicks? So I could either sing my song, Bardic Inspiration, or Wonder by the Double Clicks, or some fancy third option. But for now, I gotta look up the chords to Dimetrodon. Which funny story. It's been a while since I've heard the song, so I don't know if I remember how it goes anymore. But you guys have always been really forgiving of my artistic choices, right? Like my artistic license. Because yeah, I don't know if I remember this song. I'm gonna make some stuff up and we'll see if you like it. When I wake up on the wrong side of the planet and the creamer from my coffee has gone bad and the people on the street should really can it, because I don't think they would like me when I'm mad. Down at the bottom, I have a secret trick. It's a thing to bring me up when I am low. It's simple, it is easy, and it's really quick. And it went extinct 200 million years ago. Dimetrodon. They ate sharks and were 10 feet long. Dimetrodon, it's a thought that I can count on. my darkest thoughts have got a hold on me, I close my eyes and remember all their giant teeth to shake off all the problems I have piled on. I picture the sailback giants of Dimetrodon. I'm walking in a mall or in an airport, and I'm filling up with loneliness and fear. Like I'm not really a member of the species, and I don't think that I'm special, I'm just weird. When I'm feeling this one thing will make me smile, there are other folks who never quite fit in. They're kind of mammals, but they look like reptiles, and I bet that difference never bothers them. Dimetrodon, they ate sharks and were 10 feet long. Dimetrodon, it's a thought that I can count on. When my darkest thoughts have got a hold on me, I close my eyes and I remember all their giant teeth to shake off all the problems I have piled on. I picture the sailback giants of Dimetrodon. Be yourself. Count on your inner strength. Find your people. Hunt the weak. But Dimetrodon, they ate sharks and were 10 feet long. Dimetrodon, it's a thought that I can count on. When my darkest thoughts have got a hold on me, I close my eyes, remember all their giant teeth to shake off all the problems I have piled on. I picture the sailbacks giants of Dimetrodon. 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 Oh yeah, Dimetrodons, who were proto-mammals, as it turns out. All right, King of the Species, if you would like to ask a yes or no question about this non-alcoholic drink that I'm enjoying tonight in my signature Black Lives Matter cup. All right, ooh, and time to switch back to my harp because it's time for Cassie's song. Time for one of the prettiest songs ever written. Is it tasty, says King of the Species. Why, yes, but you can have that clue for free. And start trying to decide now if you'd rather hear Bardic Inspiration or Wonder. So Bardic Inspiration, my very own contribution to the lore of the bards, plus 1d10 because I'm a 10th level bard. Ooh. Or would you rather hear Wonder, another song by the Double Clicks about Wonder Woman? It's so good. Oh, King of the Species wants to know, is it yellow? No, it is not. Now, Cassie, you may ask a yes or no question about the drink that I'm drinking. Ooh, Dragonfly wants to hear Wonder. That makes me so happy. Okay. So while I play the most beautiful song ever written. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. These last few days I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I've come from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. So let me tell you that I love Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Ooh. Now I have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the fellas and left them crying, stolen dreams there's no denying. I've traveled far with conscience crying, somewhere in the wind. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Ooh. I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir. The flames of cold won't get any higher. They've withered now, they've gone. But I'm standing thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When hands are shaken and kisses float, then I will disappear. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Ooh. I still got it. All right. Great choice, Cassie. And she has asked her yes or no question about the drink. Is the fruit in your beverage cherry? Yes. Okay, and that was the last request for the night, my friends. So Dragonfly voted for Wonder. I'm kind of feeling Wonder myself, even though, like, yeah, I shouldn't pass up a chance to sing my own song, Bardic Inspiration. But my sister's listening tonight, and I get all emotional when I sing this song and think of her. So however many of my sisters are still listening, I would like to dedicate this song to you. Now, in the meantime, okay, I also need to log on to Twitch so that I can give you information about how to turn in your guesses as to what I'm drinking. So, oh, Mandy, darling, thank you for joining us tonight. So I'm going to pop into the chat if Twitch will allow me. All right, there. Now you can whisper your... Oh, Cass, yes, that was a yes to Cherry. Oh, no, I hate it how the ads do that. They totally interrupt the stream. Rude. Okay. Okay, I'll find the chords for Wonder by the double clicks. Okay, so which one of my favorite nerdy bands. So that works out for this cons and cosplay and travel and nerds live stream. So all you have to do to whisper to Lady Harper Prudence your guesses. You could still see my face during the ads. Wonderful. And you're wonderful. Okay, so let's see if I can sing this to my sister without crying. All right. So whisper your guesses by clicking on Harper Prudence's name, and you have 3 guesses to try to figure out what non-alcoholic beverage I am drinking tonight. Leaving home for the first time, you never knew that deals could be so dirty. Never seen so many lies, people hurting out from the inside. You have the strength to save us. You have the power to know right from wrong, spread the truth and set the unsteady. Men in dark suits tell you people aren't ready. But you're not a quitter, you still believe the truth's in your lasso, your heart's on your sleeve. When we're drowning in darkness, you'll save us all from going under, and we'll watch you in wonder. Welcome to the dirty world, where they will tell you being strong's not for girls. They'll say your values being easy on the eyes, crush those people to death with your thighs. Men in power aren't who you care about. The city's pain stops when you bring the truth out. Though your sisters will tell you mankind can't be saved, you know that inside the weak can be brave. And you're not a quitter, you still believe the truth's in your lasso, your heart's on your sleeve. When we're drowning in darkness, you'll save us all from going under, and we'll watch you in wonder. When they send you away, you know that they'll never forget, and you'll hover above in your invisible jet. When they finally want you, they'll call you back down, pull on your hot pants and put on your crown. 'Cause you're not a quitter, you still believe the truth's in your lasso, your heart's on your sleeve. And when we're drowning in darkness, you'll save us all from going under. And you're not a quitter, you still believe the truth's in your lasso, your heart's on your sleeve. When we're drowning in darkness, you'll save us all from going under, and we'll watch you in wonder. So, I feel it's time you all knew that I can't keep it together when I sing songs to my sister. You just need to know that about me, because I love you. All right. Let's check your guesses. Good one. And oh my gosh, you're so close, you guys. Y'all. I have one winner. And it's Cassie. We had so many close guesses, but y'all, I'm no lie. Because Dragonflies, got really close with Cherry Dr. Pepper, and Zarkenfruit got really close. Was it? Yeah, with Cherry Pepsi, Wild Cherry Pepsi. But you guys, I'm from Georgia. It's a cherry Coke. So Cassie got it with cherry Coke. All right, which means that Cassie, you get a discount to my online store, where, by the way, I will be making my albums available for a September 1 release. And if you win, so for your first win, oh, Kenzie says you're my Wonder Woman. Oh my God, that's all I ever wanted. So for your first win, you get a 30% discount to my Bandcamp page, ladyprudence.bandcamp.com. Like, you typed Coke and Zarkenfruit, and then you went for Pepsi. You gotta go with your gut, man. And so after your first win, subsequent wins, you get to choose an album or a single from my Bandcamp page, ladyprudence.bandcamp.com. And after you've got those, then you can switch over to voicesofvirtue.bandcamp.com and get those albums. And you get your subsequent wins. You get your choice of a free download. So yeah. Hey, my new album's gonna be so cute, and I'm getting and I've got some keychains with my album logos. Actually, do I have them with me? I do. All right, you guys. So here are the literal actual these are essentially the tags for my new albums. So the first one is the release, technically, is, all right, focus. Majestic and Savage. These ones are colored in by my bestie, who took out her gel pens when I gave her hers. So this is Majestic and Savage. All That Is Gold Does Not Glitter. And the other album is Wanderlust. Not all those who wander are lost. Yeah, you guys. And so when I turn off the call tonight, the video, I'm going to finish mixing my friend's fiddle playing from our recording session today, and try to get all that sent in to my sound engineer, who is Jim Hancock himself. If you are not familiar with the Burley Minstrel, the original Burley Minstrel, then definitely look up his music, because he is a prince among men. All right. Good night, Cassie. Good night, Zarkenfruit. Dragonfly. I'm sorry. You don't drink pop. You didn't have any idea. You did so good. You had lots of good guesses of things that I would love to drink. So, my dear friends, yeah, I need to go work on this stuff. If you want to toss a coin to your bard, I'm a Lady Prudence on on PayPal and Venmo, and $ Lady Prudence on Cash App. So yeah, I'd love it if you would support me. I'll give you something clickable. And no show next week, because I'll have just finished up Gen Con, and I will be driving to Penzic, my first Penzic ever. I'm so excited. Oh, and Johnny O says, best emotional support bard ever. Yay! And I'm going to be an emotional support bard Friday night for the Decide Your Endangerment special with Paolo Garbanzo and a few other friends at Gen Con Friday at 6 p.m. Heavens to Murgatroyd, y'all. It's going to be a fun and busy week, but I'm almost done with my recordings, and I'm on the home stretch, you guys. Wow. So yeah. So I'm going to wish you a fond good night. Now, we who travel in the service of the Queen, we learned long ago that we do not say goodbye. Goodbye is too final. Instead, we say, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.